All right, how do we start this show? Oh, yeah. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of On the Red Couch with Max Power. I am Max Power, and as you can see...
Dude, it's been over a month and this bitch is still red.
It has been way over a month, my friend. Yes, we have returned. We have taken a quick break that lasted, since December?
January?
Did we record in January?
Yeah.
I don't remember. For those who don't know, Texas went through a winter storm in February, and we got really fucked. So we've been kind of...
Fucking chipmunk.
Yeah.
Groundhog. 6 more weeks of winter.
And then they decided, let's do it all in 1 week. We've had rain, snow, stupid heat,
black ice,
freezing cold, black ice, everything. So
yeah,
we kind of took a break. But we're back for another episode of My Virgin Eyes. And we watched Indiana Jones
3 weeks ago. We normally watch the movies.
Was it 3 weeks?
We normally watch the movies first, and then we park our asses here right afterwards, fresh in our mind. Mm-hmm. But we've been through a lot. Mm-hmm. If you care to rewind 30 minutes into this podcast and hear what we were bitching about before we actually started this episode, you'll know that it's been a long couple of weeks or years, depending on what I was talking about.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I'm about to be 33. It's been a long year.
God damn it, Bobby. I 4-0 this year, man.
Oh,
40.
Shit. Jesus
40.
Christ.
If it went for fucking COVID, I would have planned something like, man, I'd go to Scotland. Because I know you would come.
I know a guy.
Because I know you would come. Yeah.
I know a place to stay.
So we saw Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, 1981. Kind of, okay, so before we start talking about the movie, is this movie, Harrison Ford, is this what he's, or you think he's more known for Han Solo from Star Wars?
He's definitely more known for Han Solo, but...
So when you see Harrison Ford, do you think Han Solo?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You don't think
it doesn't help that he came out in part 7 and died, which was actually like 5 years ago. You know, and reprised his character. So
you're right. I was like,
yeah.
I remember that.
But not so much because I'm anti-Star Wars, but because he's a really good lead actor in this movie. Mm-hmm. And I'm assuming the other movies, I've seen them in pieces, but I haven't seen the whole thing from front to back in a long time. Having all that attention on him, I was digging it. I was like leaning forward through half of that movie. It's pretty straightforward, but I like.
Tell me what it's about. What happened?
Oh shit! So Harrison Ford,
remember.
Yeah,
maybe we can collectively remember.
Hold on.
Yeah, I've had a couple of drinks since then.
Harrison Ford teaches archaeology.
Yes.
But he also, on his free time, he actually goes out and looks for artifacts, for rare items.
Yes.
And so he was told about a Lost Ark.
The Lost Ark.
The Lost Ark.
And the Ark of the Covenant is what it's called.
Yeah, the Ark of the Covenant. And there's people that there's another country, Russia, I think, that they think they found the exact location where this ark is.
It's the Nazis.
The Nazis. There we go.
It's Germany.
Yeah. He's trying to be PC here.
He's fighting Germans.
Yeah. Z Heil. So
we'll ask the questions.
So since he knows that they kind of have a scent on where they are, he tries to intercept and try to find the ark before them, which he does. He finds an old flame along the way that's like the barkeep, of course. Cute little girl. And hijinks ensue. He winds up finding the covenant, but they wind up taking it from him, and he gets buried underneath this like temple. Shit ton of snakes, and they're trying to find their way out.
Why does it always have to be snakes?
Yeah. And so they wind up getting on the boat, and that's the part that after 3 weeks, and then they're in the desert, and they actually somehow they decide to open this covenant so that they can try to get all the mystical powers, and all the spirits come out and possess and take the life out of everybody else except Indy for some reason.
It's because he didn't look.
Because he didn't look.
You're not. If you look at the
inside, then it possesses you.
Then they kill you. It kills you.
Yeah. And so at the end, all the spirits went up to the sky. Bada bing, bada boom. They
closed it. They put it. They sealed it away.
Yeah.
On to the next adventure. That's
pretty
much it. I mean, I don't think we have to go. I mean, we don't really have to.
Our episodes are normally 30 minutes. I'm sorry that we're only talking 60 seconds about this movie. But
that was just the plot.
Yeah, that's the plot.
Credits roll. So I've seen the movie a bunch of times. Credit rolls. What is your response? What did you think?
I'm ready for part 2.
Okay, all right.
It's at a 9 for me.
Ooh.
I love this movie. Harrison Ford's got some I don't want to say had because I don't know if he still does. I haven't seen enough of his current work. I've seen other movies of Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
But had as past tense for that moment for that movie, he had in that moment. He had chops. It was good.
He's solid. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's good and I think he's great in action movies. He's funny, but like he's also an asshole.
Yeah.
And I like that where it's like you hate him, but like you can't hate him because you love him.
Did you ever watch Hollywood Homicide with Harrison Ford and Josh Barnett? It's a movie that I was seeking for a long time, and on a road trip, we were at like a Goodwill, and I found it for $3.
We used to do that.
And then I left it in your car for like 6 months.
Did I give it back to you?
Yeah, you did. And then I don't know where I put it.
I still have your
jacket.
I have your jacket and I have your bullet bill. Oh, the little toy that you bought. If the box broke. I see it all the time. It's in the back of my car. The little bullet bill, the one that has wheels that you kind of like retract and pull back. Side note, we're just all over the place.
Yeah, it's been a while. We've kind of caught up.
Yeah, for real.
Do you finally have water? All your pipes work?
I do have water. I just got my kitchen sink water back yesterday.
Wow. It's funny because I got home from work today at my apartment. There was a letter saying, "Hey, by the way, you're not going to have any water today."
Oh, no shit.
But hopefully that was while I was gone.
Yeah, it probably is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
but yeah.
What's your do you have a favorite moment of the movie? Do you remember?
It's you know what? It might be a little bit cliche to say because it happens in a lot of movies, but I like the fake out where Harrison Ford thought the girl died because she was in one of those baskets that was in the back of the truck when it blew up. So when he runs into her later in the desert, he kind of has a poker face, like he doesn't want to admit that he missed her, but you know he's like, he's gonna hit it. He's gonna hit it.
He's smitten by it. I don't think she shows up in other movies. I can't remember. I don't remember if she's
well, we'll find out sooner or later.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
I love I like the fight scene when they're on the plane, like they're fighting on top of the plane, and then the guy gets shredded by the propeller. But the best part is when the big dude comes with the knives and the swords, and he's like shing shing shing, and he's getting all ready, and then he just shoots him. Bang! That's the best part for sure.
Yeah.
The main Nazi, he was a creep. He was creepy as hell.
I haven't seen an uncreepy Nazi, so I thought that was par for the course.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Is that on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure.
Why?
No, just curious. It'd be fucked up if 45 minutes in the mic wasn't on.
No, it's going up and down. Yeah,
there we go.
It's a little more subtle. This is my voice. What does he say? Homer? This is my voice in TV. Right? What he says? You know what I'm talking about?
Are we already done with the movie review?
I mean, I don't know what else you can really say about it. It's a classic movie.
Yeah.
The franchise is great. Well,
the first 5 minutes was already a show stealer for me because from start to finish. I've seen it in pieces, but I forget. It's funny, I'm a big fan of cover songs, so I know a whole bunch of cover songs, and I have no idea that the originals are so iconic or whatever.
Yeah.
So
or that they were even covers.
Yeah, that too. So I grew up on Simpsons, and I saw the episode where Bart's stealing the penny jar, and Homer's running from him, and it's that scene from Indiana Jones, and he slides under the garage door before Homer runs into the walls. I was like, I think I remember this from somewhere. So when I watch an Indy,
you got Doc Ock is in there.
Yeah. Alfred Molina.
Yeah, for a hot second.
Fucker. He got what he had coming.
He sure did.
A very young Alfred Molina.
Yeah, he was super young in that movie, 1981. So he's probably in his 20s or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah. But I am ready for the next one.
On that note,
speaking of which,
we're keeping them short and sweet, even though the episode's long. Is it my turn to pick?
Why not? Go for it.
Cool. Do you want to pick? Here. No? All right.
Just a heads up. It might even be a heads up to you. Eventually, we're gonna try to rewatch the second Harry Potter. We didn't draw that one. I just wanted to watch it that much after the first one.
Oh yeah.
And we got high and I fell asleep like 15 minutes into it.
So we're rewatching the second one?
I mentioned that because it's quite possible that we're all going to make a second exception on this show.
You want to watch Indiana Jones?
No. You have to watch the first Mortal Kombat movie because the new Mortal Kombat movie is hitting HBO Max and the theaters, and I'm taking you to the movies to watch the new Mortal Kombat.
A little date. Ooh,
I'm taking you,
date night.
Which could lead to a double date depending on how things go between now and April. But
I would need I mean, I can't take Paisley.
She's your support dog. We can make it work.
She's got that blank look at her face. She's like, God damn it. I don't want to watch fucking Mortal Kombat.
No, but we're watching the Mortal Kombat movie, so we would watch the old one first so you have the perspective, and then we'll review the new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can do that. On that note, what happens is, inside this picture, if you're new to this, there is a bunch of franchise movies that one of us haven't seen or all of us haven't seen, or both of us haven't seen. So we pick it, pull it out at random, and then we watch it. What are some movies in here while I shake it up a little bit?
We could watch part 3 of Friday the 13th, part 2 of Superman, Too Fast, Too Furious.
No, we already watched the second Superman.
Oh, we did. The third Superman is in there. The most recent Conan the Barbarian movie.
The one with Jason Momoa.
Yeah.
Fast and Furious.
Nightmare on Elm Street is in there. The first one. I haven't seen that. He has not seen Disney's Cars. That's in there. Did we recently add Rush Hour that you've never seen?
I don't think we actually added it in here, but that's on.
But Rush Hour is also on the list. Ghostbusters, Back to the Future.
This is it.
Jurassic Park.
On that note.
Oh, snap. I'm game for anything at this point. It's been a while.
Oh, okay.
I hope it's short. We could knock it out tonight.
Yes, we can.
Uh-oh.
Because recently,
shit,
they have been featured on a Super Bowl commercial with Cardi B.
Oh, yes! We're watching Wayne's World!
Yes!
Party time!
You never seen Wayne's World?
No.
Oh my god, dude. Yes, we're watching this, bro.
We're watching it tonight?
I'm putting it on right now.
Oh, wait, I need food.
Yeah. We gotta get food.
Yeah.
So we're gonna watch
Wayne's World.
Wayne's World is one of my favorite movies. I used to have the hat. I used to wear the hat all the fucking time. It was, and then
Bohemian Rhapsody was my jam because of Wayne's World.
This movie's great. They've recently been seen on a local foods group. What is that thing? Uber Eats or Local Eats
Uber
or whatever. With Cardi B. They look old as fuck. This movie's classic.
That forehead on Dana, what's his face, is like huge. You can park a Buick on that.
This movie.
You think they'll do a new one like they brought back Bill and Ted? You think they'll bring back Wayne's World for one more? Even if it's like Netflix?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, he's doing another.
They're doing a Coming America.
Yeah, that comes out next month or this month. He's doing another Austin Powers, so I wouldn't see why he wouldn't.
He is?
Yeah, they're doing Austin Powers.
Oh, shit.
They're doing a fourth one. I'm not going to give... I have personal stories about Wayne's World. Not like with the actual cast or anything like that, but...
We'll save it for the next episode. Oh, yeah.
So...
Another 40-minute episode that's only 10 minutes about the movie.
No, this movie's a classic. I love this movie. This movie was one of my all-time fucking favorites.
All right.
So...
that sounds like a plan.
We're going to eventually watch Harry Potter again, so that we might do that at some point in the near future. Mortal Kombat, we're going to watch that one in the near future. Wayne's World will be the next episode, which we probably record wearing the same clothes, so it'll be, and I'll upload it next week. Or we might just do 2 at a time. Who knows? We are going to be starting a new series, which we have. It's going to be about music. So I have a list of bands who have different frontmen. And we're going to review the album in its entirety on both sides and pick. We'll pick which album we like better, which lead singer we like better, and then we'll a collective playlist of each like mesh.
Got you.
So on there we've got Bon Scott versus Brian Johnson from AC/DC.
Mm-hmm.
We've got Joey Belladonna versus John Bush from Anthrax.
Eddie Van Halen against Sammy Hagar.
Well, David Lee Roth.
David Lee Roth against Sammy Hagar.
We've got Ozzy versus Dio.
Oh,
which that's gonna be a really good one. I can't wait to pick that one. Who else did I put on there? Oh, now it's drawing a blank. Oh, Paul Diani versus Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden. So it's gonna be a little short series that we're gonna have about that, and then we also are gonna do a series about what album got us into the band. So we've been talking about this band called Frightened Rabbit. That's one of my favorite bands. So Chris is actually listening to the album that I personally liked a lot and what got me into the band. So once he's got enough
once I get enough spins,
and he's got it in his mind, and he's thinking about it, and he's heard all the tracks numerous times, we'll review it and we'll talk about it. And then
on the flip side, since I'm listening to Frightened Rabbit, you're gonna listen to Thrice.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I was like, give me a Thrice album.
I saw them. So when I first saw them, there's an album before that was their first mainstream album, but their next album, which we mentioned earlier on this recording of the vinyl that I was looking for, Vishu, is their penultimate album. It's like probably their best in their discography. And that's musical as fuck.
That's what got you into the band.
That's what made me a hardcore Thrice fan. That album, and I've got some personal stories about seeing them in concert too, and yeah, so
well, shit. So yeah, so
fun.
We're drinking beer as always.
The free beer that Scott gets on that I get from Scott.
Tough Smart Lager.
Another one from Great Heights. Yeah, the Pilsner. I don't think I've had this Pilsner, but it went down smooth as fuck.
This is one of my favorite beers we make. I wish it was year round, but it's not. So
really,
yeah, we have it.
You don't have a Pilsner that's year round there?
No. I wish we did. We have lagers. We have the Cole Show. It's kind of pointless to have both. But, yeah. So, we're both drinking it. Pilsner. It's fucking delicious. Tough Smart Lager. We have some still available at the tap room. I know that. But these are the last 3 cans I have. I'm not getting any more. But, whatever. That's cool. Paisley, do you have anything to comment? Are you cold? Have you been freezing? This house, I live in an old house, and this house got really fucking cold, so we're good. Never again, Paisley. Never again.
Until the next 30 years.
After a month of not recording, or whatever, how long it's been, I still don't have a sign-off, so on that note, cheers. Still not chugging either. Wayne's World! Party time! Excellent!